I know I'm a hard act to follow. But we got one more comic up, and this is Rickey Carr. I don't know what to say about him. He's everybody's friend. He's the kind of guy you can count on when you need somebody to do something. Unless it's to fix your plumbing, then you call Dana. I know, right?
That's right.
He comes over drunk and he goes, "I thought you were a handyman." No. You said that when you were drunk. Okay, here's $50. Fix my plumbing. Okay, so anyway, I got sidetracked, Rickey. I'm sorry. So I'm going to bring Rickey to the stage right now. Like he said, I'm friends with him. I used to date his brother. No, I'm just kidding. That makes you mad. Say that. I heard Kitty used to date your brother. I heard she used to hang out with your brother. All right, Rickey, do you want me to put this back in there? That's pretty tall.
That's all right. No, I'll take it.
All right, here you go. Everybody give it up for Rickey.
Miss Kitty, Miss Kitty. All right. Hey, you guys sound like you've been having fun with her. So, now, for those of you who did not know, I belong to a club called the Parrot Heads. Parrot Heads are what we call people who do charity work and party with a purpose. They are professional drinkers, okay? Now, I have the distinction of being one of the few Parrot Heads in our club that doesn't drink. Yeah, sort of got it. Okay, all right. But when I first joined, I did not drink. Okay. So I went to my first Parrot Head party, and I thought, well, I'll take me a couple of Dr. Peppers, so I'll have something to drink. So I got there, and the lady that was hosting the party asked me if I wanted something to drink. I said, well, I want to fit in. So I said, I believe I'll have something. How about some rum? She said, okay. So she proceeded to pour me a 3-finger drink. That's 3 fingers of rum, 1 finger of Dr. Pepper, okay? Now, it needs to be said here, and my family will attest to this, that a cup of NyQuil will put me out for anywhere from 8 to 12 hours stone cold dead. So after I finished that drink, I thought it'd be a good idea to get something else that'd be healthier. So I had some peach bellinis. I had 2 of those. I thought, after a little while, I might need to lay down. So I did. The next thing I remember, one of my close friends wakes me up and says, "The party's over." I said, "I missed the party." And he goes, "No, you were the party." Now, I had no idea what he meant till the next morning when I got up, looked in the mirror, and had makeup all over my face. That wasn't the worst of it. As I was taking my shower and I looked down, I had blue toenails. But my first thought was, what kind of low-life, no good for nothing, worthless dog of a friend would let them do this to me? And then I thought, damn, I look pretty good in blue toenails. Now, another thing about Parrot Heads, they're sometimes confused about my non-drinking. So occasionally we'll get a new member. He doesn't know me too well, and he'll come over, and the conversation goes something like this. So, okay, I'm just curious. So, you don't drink? No, I don't drink. Okay, you want a beer? No, I don't drink. I thought you meant liquor. No, I don't drink beer. So we've had to explain to them on many occasions that I am the only non-drinker of the club, which gives me a great distinction. So now, as I look across the young people here, I notice there are some young people with us tonight. And a lot of times when Kitty and I do these open mics, we do work with some younger crowds. So to put them at ease, I try to tell them that I'm actually their age. This is just what drinking, drugs, and cheeseburgers will do to you. The next day, many of them enroll in AA, go to rehab, and get on keto. It's not a problem. They're ready to get on. But I'm glad to be the age I am because we have the good old days. We have things like John F. Kennedy, the Beatles, And we have great memories. You know, we had muscle cars that were like the GTO, the Super B, you know, the Roadrunner. This generation stole all our good hot rods, the Mustang, Challenger, Camaro. They got all those. So now they got cars that plug in, or they're little Japanese cars that go, wow, you know, sound like Honda on steroid, you know. Oh no, go on Broadway Center, wow, they're all going down the road. Don't understand it. So, the younger generation that has gotten to where they are so technologically advanced in what they do, their phone is their life. Now it's a phone, it's a calculator, it's a notebook, it's a pen, it's a paper, it's a clock, it's a how do you say that word? Thank you. Encyclopedia Almanac or whatever it is, you know?
It's a camera.
It's all those things rolled into one.
It's a camera.
which is really kind of sad, because if they need to look something up, you know, they go straight to the phone. And I am technologically challenged to say
The least.
Yes, thank you. I need help from the crowd on that one, yeah. So I am challenged, there's no doubt about that. And when I used to ask this question to my family, especially my children and my nieces and young people, you know, I would want to know something about a fact or a day or an event, and they would say this in a condescending way: if only there was a way to look that up. So they Google it. So I've gotten to where I Google everything now. It's sad, but my generation has joined the technological age. Now, when I first got a phone, the first phone I had was a Nokia. About that long. Yeah, it was a brick. So when I was single, that was a great conversation piece, because most people thought it belonged in the Smithsonian. They wondered why I still had it, you know. So then I learned how to text, which I didn't text for years. But I learned how to text, and I found this great thing that I wish I had in high school: spell check. Everybody use spell check? You know what that is, you know? It saved me in college. But I found the microphone on the text. Yeah. That's a great thing for old people with big thumbs that can't type, I promise you. That is exactly what we needed right there. But the one thing that is a commonality between the younger generation and the older generation is the difference between men and women. So, I have to read my pop. I went down to a party about 4 or 5 months ago, and at this party, this lady came in and laid down a purse and put it on the deal. And when she laid it down, the 4 other women at the party, they are just going gaga over this purse. Oh, darling, that is lovely. That is just the right size. It's got a strap. It's got a handle. It'll go with just everything. Does that come in turquoise? I've never been to a party where a guy comes in, lays down his wallet, and 4 guys go, damn, that's a good-looking wallet. Is that a trifle? Because I wonder if I could get that to match my belt. That is a good-looking color right there. Did y'all get that online? I wonder if I get the little picture things that go in there. I like that wallet. I got to get one of those. The next thing that you'll find is different is underwear. Seems simple enough, but you know, if you go to a department store, you'll have men's underwear. They got a row of boxers, they got a row of briefs, whites and colors. Go about 14 rows over, and there are all kinds of women's underwear. Every shape, color, and size that you would want. And women get up in the morning and they want to sometimes match their underwear with what they're wearing. Guys, we're just looking for something clean. Sometimes semi-clean, you know. Okay, I can wear that, all right. But, you know, they say, I want to look sexy during the day. I want to feel sexy. Well, you're going to work. Why are you feeling sexy? You know, you need to save that for when you get home, you know what I'm saying? The next thing is something that, you know, I've just learned in the last few years of my life, and this is no reflection on anyone, but the dishwasher. Who knew there was a way to load a dishwasher, you know? Evidently there is, because there must be. They pulled up the diagram on YouTube, and there are all kinds of different ways to load a dishwasher. Who knew? Guys will just load everything in there as long as it's not stacked on one another. We think that's a dishwasher's job. Clean the thing. That's your job, you know? But evidently there's a system to this. You have to load certain things on top. Silverware has to be stacked a certain way. Oh, that's right. Listen to him out there. Yeah, listen to them, yeah. See, this must have come in their bridal packet or something, you know, or passed down from mother to daughter, because I did not get this information, you know. You know, glasses and plastic, plastic and glasses and plastic. It's all got to go that way. I had no idea. Yeah. Now, another thing that's different is laundry. So, I don't know if y'all know this, but the guy that invented all temperature cheer was a guy. Why? So we can put everything in cold water and throw the detergent in there. We don't care what it is. Maybe if it's really, really dirty, we'll put it in some hot water if it's white. The rest of the time, we're going to put it in there. And our wives will say, well, what if that shrinks? Doesn't bother me. I bought it a size too big. If it shrinks, it's perfect. If it doesn't, I'm telling people I lost weight. You know? So it works out good for me. You know? Never, if you're a guy, try to wash your wife's clothes. Amen. They got all kinds of fabrics, colors, textures. It's all there. Don't do it. I'm just telling you. I did not know that there was a gentle cycle on the washer and fluff on the dryer. What the hell is fluff? I mean, not fluff? Seriously? What is fluff? I want as hot as I can get that sucker and dry it as fast as I can get it to go. That's what I don't want fluff. What is fluff? Whoa. Don't know about that one. All right, now I don't know if you've been married a few years or all your life, but there are certain things that are a double standards when it comes to being married. So if you want to know, guys, if you're happy, ask your wife. She'll tell you. Want to know if you drink 1% or 2% milk? Ask your wife. She's going to tell you. If you don't know how to fix something, that's a true thing to do. Ask your wife. So sometimes our wives will come to us and they'll say, could you fix this for me? And I'll say, well, you know, something you can't do. No, I don't know how. Now, from the time I agree to fix something until the time I start, she at minimum gets a bachelor's degree. Might get a master's PhD, I don't know. And I have no idea where that 4-year college is in my house, but it is somewhere there. And I'll be starting to fix something, and I'll be about halfway through. She'll come by and go, you're not doing that right. Well, do you want to do it? No, I don't know how to do it, but you ain't doing it right. So, okay, and there are just certain things that we cannot say to our wives that our wives can say to us, okay? We just can't say these things. So women will come in and give you a honey-to-do list, and they expect you to get it done, right? We have to approach it like this, and here's the conversation. Dear, I was just wondering if perhaps, if it's not too much trouble and it's not out of your way, wouldn't be an inconvenience, and you have time, if you could look at this list today, and if there's any way possible that you might get a couple, I know it'll be trouble, but could you get a couple of these done? I'd appreciate it. Okay. You can never say to your wife, those pants are too tight. That's where till death do us part comes in. That's why that's in there. That's right, it's fair for it, right? Never tell your wife that the blouse does not match our pants. That's a 30-minute wardrobe adjustment. Might go down to the foundation. We might start all over again. And guys, it just take us 1 minute to pick up a shirt, but better yet, let her pick it out, then we'll all be happy. And guys can never ask their wife if there's any room in their luggage. That's so funny. I know. Guys always have room in our luggage. Now, we wear basically the same things other than jewelry and a bra, right? Right? But why? They got 12 pairs of shoes for a 3-day trip. They're going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay? Now, another thing, probably not a good idea to say to your wife is, do you need another plate of that? Not going to go over well. And women, you know, you can't ask your wife why they're not in the mood to fool around. Because they take it personal. Because guys are always in the mood to fool around. They don't know why we're not in the mood that night, you know? So guys can never ask that to their wives. Their wives are like, I don't know, I got a headache. Which will bring us to the next subject, which is, you know, there's some young people out there, and And they're asking in their minds, they've been asking all night long, do old people have sex? Well, yes, we do. And we enjoy it much more than y'all. It might be our last time. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. We can get in all the same positions we used to get into when we were young. It just takes us longer to get out of them when we're done. And young people have what they call safe sex. Old people have safe sex. You know what I'm saying? The difference is we have to be safe because we can pull a muscle or break a leg. You know what I'm saying there? It happens, no? And there might be a night, guys, where you and your baby are just going at it. Wow, man, he's enjoying this. Trouble is I got a cramp in my leg. Damn near about to kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, not good. Not good at all. And there'll be a night where when you get older, you come in and there's your baby. She's got that lingerie on and she's ready for that extracurricular activity. Yeah. But you're not sure everybody's going to participate. So to ensure that you don't have that problem, you go see the doctor and he gives you that little pill and vroom, you're going to be back. All right. So the problem with the pill is you got to take it about 15 to 30 minutes before it works. So, the day's been going well. Things have been going good between you and your baby. There's been a few suggestive situations, a few eye winks. So you think tonight's the night, So you go in there and you pop a pill and you got to give it a little time because if you walk out in the living room and say, babe, I popped a pill, I'm going to need you in the bedroom in about 20 minutes. That is a mood killer, boys, right there. Kill her right in a heartbeat. It's over for that night. So you give her a little time, and she goes back to the bedroom and you figure, all right, she's ready, So you go back there and there's your baby. Stone cold to the world. So now you got a problem because in about 5 minutes you're going to be straight as a 2x4 or a 4x4, just depending on your heredity. I don't know, And for those of you who are into self-gratification, also with age comes wonderful grandchildren. I love my grandchildren. I got 2 boys that are teenagers, and then I got 6 that are under 6 years of age. Now, my 2 oldest ones, they've reached the point in their life that they're not sure if Grandpa has lost his mind or he's just in early stages of dementia. Okay? They're not sure. But my 6 little ones, they just have a great knack of asking the right questions, It's something like this. Do you have a baby in your tummy? No. Do you wear big boy diapers? Not yet. Are you and Jima going to have any babies? Not unless it's immaculate conception. I don't know that. Were you here when Jesus was born? No. But kids are raised different today. They're just raised a little different. I was raised, and my sister here will attest to that we were raised, and my children were raised under the philosophy of you can live or die, it makes me no difference. I made one of you, I can make another. Not a problem. But today, we have a situation where kids, they're talked about, and I talked about it about choices. Nothing wrong with that, But we were told what our choices were, the consequences if we didn't pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I can still picture my mother chasing me around the yard with a switch.
Amen.
5 neighbors standing outside going, I don't know what he did, but I know he deserved it. I hope she catches him, all right? Beat that boy to death. But now there'd be 4 people calling social services and 4 people calling the police, And we try to follow the rules that the kids have. We want to, but I think as a grandparent, it's my responsibility to slide them a bag of M&Ms. Let them stay up way later than they're supposed to when they come over. Let them eat popcorn and suck down a Dr. Pepper while they're watching Bugs Bunny. You know? That's what we do. That's what we do. That's right. They're good kids, though. And, you know, when you get older, too, you get to travel. And we've traveled recently. And recently we went down to Punta Cana with the... yeah, they already know what's coming here. Yeah. 115 of us went to Punta Cana. 47 of us got what we're going to call the Punta Cana Cha-Cha. Now, it was so famous and well reported that some of us got to be on the Today Show. Yeah. And one of my very best friends was asked what the symptoms were. And he told a national TV audience that basically you had crippling diarrhea. Crippling diarrhea. If I have anything to say about it on his headstone, it's going to say that. I promise you. But it was a true description, because that's exactly what you had. So if you don't know if you've got Punta Cana Cha-Cha or something like it, these are a few things that will tip you off. If you have to go commando, because you cannot get those shorts down fast enough, you got it. All right? If you've learned to walk like a penguin, I gotta go. You got it. And if you get up from the toilet and you have to duct tape your butt cheeks together till you go to the bathroom again, you have got Punta Cana Cha-Cha. I'm just telling you, it's a bad thing. Now, unfortunately, with age, we have to go to the doctor more often. And at our age, a lot of us have to go see what we call audiologists. Now, those are guys that your regular doctor will send you to when he doesn't want to give you the bad news, okay? I mean, it's just the way it is. So the first one you're going to probably go see is a proctologist. And you know what a proctologist does. Everybody know what a proctologist does? He gets to probe and poke where most people never get to see, all right? Now, you might go see a radiologist, and he's going to give you some x-rays and check you out here, you know, make sure you're okay. And if you were okay, that's super. If you weren't, he filled you up with enough radiation, in a couple weeks you're going to be sick anyway, you know? And then you might go see a neurologist. And a neurologist will tell you why you came to see him because you can't remember why you came to see him, you know? But the guy that we're all trying to avoid is a guy called a necrologist. Do you mind know what a necrologist is? Oh, good. I can educate y'all tonight. A necrologist is someone who's going to write your obituary. So we're all trying to stay above ground because it's always a better day when I wake up and I'm above the ground. All right? All right. We thank you guys for being here tonight. We're going to have one more drawing, and it's the grand prize drawing. First off, give a big round of applause to the other three comedians that were here tonight. All right, so we're going to draw for the Patron.